Hello and welcome back to the channel Ham Radio Reality, and in this video we're going to lead on from the last video where if you can't hear anybody you can't talk to anybody, and we looked at several different handheld radios and the sensitivity or the capability of receiving basically. In this video we're going to take it one step further and have a look at antennas. So we've got a range of antennas. We're going to have a look at stock antennas. We're going to have a look at changing. So this one's an ICOM antenna. I predominantly have Yaesu. So we'll stick an ICOM antenna on top of Yaesu, see what happens. We're going to have a look at aftermarket antennas. There we go. And just to finally, we'll have a look at these stubby antennas, see what they're about and whether they're actually any good for anything. And of course, how did I say we're going to have a look at the stock antennas? So that's the antenna that comes with the radio. So it's all about changing antennas today. Now to test the aerials, this is GB3RF again, in the only place in the house where we can actually receive it. It's giving me a signal strength of 2 with this little Yaesu VX5. Let's just take off the stock aerial and I'm going to replace it with an ICOM 2 meter aerial. Although you can still hear it, can you hear it? I'm not sure if you can see that very clearly, but there is no signal strength whatsoever. So it's breaking squelch, typical of a Yaesu. It sounds quite nice. Now then, the next aerial that I'm going to put on, if I can get the right one, is an aftermarket antenna. Here we go. And right away, when you hear that, we've got a signal strength. I'll just move that up a bit. We've got a signal strength of 3. Going back to the stock aerial again, we have a signal strength of 2. Let's have a look at the Quansheng then. There's no signal strength on there whatsoever, and it's dropping out every now and then. Right, let's replace. Oh, turn it down. Let's replace this antenna with an aftermarket antenna. And let's see if that makes any difference for the Quansheng. Okay, still dropping out a little bit. Nothing like what it was before. There we go, it's dropped off a little bit. And unfortunately, we're still not getting. If you just, oh, let's get it quick. There we go. You know, if you look at the top, there is still nothing in terms of signal strength. Let's have a look at the Baofeng again.
Channel mode.
With that, see. Actually, we're just not getting anything, even with this aftermarket aerial on it. We're still not getting anything anyway from the Baofeng. Very much the reason why I decided not to take it anymore, doing any sort of reporter. Just put the stock aerial back on.
Channel mode.
There's the stock aerial back on. So in this case, the stock aerial is working better than the aftermarket aerial. Oh, one last antenna to show you. That's this stubby, little stubby. Let's just move the camera up a bit. There we go. It's alright if you're using it at close range, but absolutely nothing on there. And just to prove there is something going on, there we go. That's with the stock aerial. So again, let's just move it back. Put that on. Easy, absolutely nothing. With little, these little stubby aerials, not really the best. Now let's have a quick look at what is actually inside these stubby aerials. If I pull it apart, that's all you get. It's just a piece of wire went round. Looking very good. A little bit of a spring, but that's it. That's all you're getting. So obviously you're not going to do very well with that. So in conclusion, what's actually going on? Well, you've seen a range of radios, Yaesu, Quansheng, Baofeng, and it seems that, first of all, at the bottom of the pile, if you change from something like a ICOM stock antenna, from a Yaesu stock antenna to an ICOM stock antenna, that's not going to work at all. So if you stick with your stock antenna, you're not doing too bad. And in the case of the Baofeng, you notice that in actual fact you're probably better off with the stock antenna. However, for the majority, and obviously it's not a given, when you watch that Baofeng, it's not a given that an aftermarket antenna does tend to be better. Not guaranteed though, is it? And right at the very end you have a little stubby aerial with tiny little coil on the inside, if you can see that. Well, the thing about that is that yes, I do use them for close range, very low power. They work very well for that, and to be honest, for the price, I'm impressed. However, I wouldn't go out and use it for anything serious. Put the last video and this video together, what would I be actually using? I'd be using a decent radio that's got a good reception and an aftermarket antenna. That'd give me even better reception, but I would always say, before I'm absolutely 100% certain of it, you need to do your testing. You need to try it out at home yourself. If you're going port or sort or whatever and you're only taking a handheld with you, you definitely need to check it out first. And so finally, please press subscribe and press like, please. I'll be very grateful, as well as notifications. And then it just leaves me to say, best 7.3s until next time. This is G6PNH Ham Radio Reality. He's moved again, hasn't he? What is going on? Anybody think it was nearly Christmas?